Thank you all for joining me. And let me wish everybody a very, very happy holiday season and a wonderful new year. As we come to the end of what has been a very difficult year, I want to say a few words about some of the issues that I hope you will be focusing on next year when Congress reconvenes. And at the top of my list, as it always is campaign finance reform. Because the truth of the matter is, it will be very difficult to do anything significant to improve life for working families unless we get big money and billionaire money out of the political process. It is totally insane, totally unacceptable that in the last presidential election, you had the wealthiest guy in the world, Mr. Musk, putting $270 million into electing Donald Trump as president. But it's not just Republicans. You got Democratic billionaires putting in huge amounts of money into the Democratic Party, helping to determine who that party's candidates will be. We need to get rid of Citizens United, absolutely. We need to move to public funding of elections. So that's at the top of my list. Second of all, we have got to deal with the issue of income and wealth inequality in the United States and the fact that we are rapidly moving toward an oligarchic form of society. It is, again, totally absurd that you have one person, Mr. Musk, who owns more wealth than the bottom 52% of American households. You got the top 1% owning more wealth than the bottom 93%, while at the same time, 60% of our people are living paycheck to paycheck, and millions of children, millions of elderly people are living in poverty, just trying to survive as best they can. So we're living in a moment when the richest people have never, ever had it so good, while so many people are struggling. Number 3, artificial intelligence. As you may know, I am very concerned about the enormous impact that AI and robotics may have on our country and the world. And it disturbs me very much that there is not more discussion here in Congress or all over this country about what is likely to be happening. And there are many concerns dealing with AI and robotics, but certainly at the top of the list is the reality that millions of manufacturing jobs, blue-collar jobs, white-collar jobs, entry-level jobs, jobs at all levels of our society could disappear within the next several years. And what is very disturbing is that AI and robotics are being pushed by a handful of people who happen to be the wealthiest people in the entire world. People like Mr. Musk, people like Larry Ellison, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, and others, very multi-billionaires. And left alone, they will be determining the future of humanity. And it's not just economics and job loss. It is what happens when millions of our kids spend a good part of their lives on ChatGPT, getting their emotional support from machines and not other human beings. So it is a huge issue, which needs a lot of discussion. And to my mind, what we need is to have this nation and the Congress debating the issue, the goal of which is to make certain that AI and robotics benefit everybody, not just a handful of billionaires. So this is a huge issue. We need everybody's participation, but it's going to be very high on my to-do lists in the coming year. Fourthly, it goes without saying that it is unacceptable that we remain the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care for all. Despite spending twice as much per capita on health care as the people of any other nation, 85 million Americans are uninsured or underinsured. We pay the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. Our life expectancy is lower than most other wealthy countries. We don't have enough doctors or nurses or dentists or psychologists. Bottom line, the system is completely broken. And what healthcare should be is a system guaranteeing healthcare to all as a human right in a cost-effective way, not a system designed to make huge profits for the insurance companies, the drug companies, and hospitals. So we have got to be aggressive in going forward for a Medicare for all single-payer system. So those are just underlined some of the issues that I will be dealing with in the coming year. And we need your help on these things. This is the wealthiest country in the history of the world. And there is no reason why we should not be having the best healthcare system in the world, free and available to everybody, publicly funded, that all of our people should have a decent standard of living, that we should be addressing the housing crisis, that we should be a vibrant democracy, which all people are participating, not one controlled by billionaires, that we utilize AI and robotics to improve life for all. So there's a lot of big issues out there, but we need millions of people to be jumping into these issues and to fighting for a government and an economy that work for all of us, not just the few. So once again, let me take this opportunity to wish everybody a very happy holiday season and a wonderful new year.